Jekyll Island is celebrating 75 years as a state park, opening up some of the most beautiful parts of the Georgia coast to the public.
But it wasn't always accessible for all. Leah Shields drove up to this beautiful place to learn more.
It's here, the event you waited for, the grand opening of the Jekyll Island Causeway.
In 1947, through the vision of Governor M.E. Thompson, Governor Thompson had campaigned on the promise that he would make Jekyll Island a playground for everyone. At that time, the Jekyll Island Club was still the private owners of the island, and Governor Thompson knew that the club was in serious decline because of income tax, 2 world wars, the Great Depression.
The state of Georgia bought the island for $675,000. Tom Alexander is the director of historic resources for Jekyll Island, showing me why this sliver of Georgia is so unique.
This is probably what you think of when you think of Jekyll Island, but their history goes deeper and darker than just the beauty and the landscape. And they try to honor and respect that in the 7 miles that it spans.
75 years as a state park, but the island history goes back 6,000 years or more.
We had Native Americans, we had the Timucua people that actually had migrated up from the Jacksonville area.
The island is home to some of the darkest parts of American history, slavery. St. Andrews Beach is the site the last known ship of slaves arrived in America. About 500 African slaves were brought here. Historians still working to preserve their names. After the island opened to the public, this beach was one of the first in Georgia where African Americans could gather. The island also has a rich history during the Gilded Age, when Rockefellers and Vanderbilts had homes here, which still stand.
It's thought that at the height of the club era in the very early 1900s, about 1/6 of the wealth of the world was represented in this club's membership.
Now the history and beauty is accessible to all. In Jekyll Island, Georgia, Leah Shields, First Coast News, on your side.